Hi traders, it's Roberto. This is a follow-up video. The last video I posted was using two indicators, the Onyx Scalper and the EJack Hammer with price action. And this video is for those that are just using the jackhammer and price action. So let me get started. There's very specific way that I use the jackhammer on a 1 hour and 4 hour chart. And I go back and forth to the 1 hour and 4 hour chart so I can find trades, look at stochastics indicator. Um, so let me just show you trades that were taken in the past few days. Excellent trade setups. There are 3 or 4 things that I look for in each trade. If you just do this, if you just qualify the trade using these indicators will help you find good support levels, good resistance levels, but you need to have very specific entry points and very specific guidelines in trading. So let me just start with Euro Swiss. Okay, unless you know candlestick patterns, it's difficult to do this. So I incorporated candlestick patterns, the E jackhammer indicator, which is essentially an advanced Bollinger Band indicator, giving you support and resistance levels, and I use the candlestick patterns for entry points and stochastics to confirm what I'm seeing in price. So if we look at the 1 hour chart, obviously the Euro Swiss is in a holding pattern. It's just consolidating for the past, 3 days. So I'll switch to the 4 hour chart, see if that chart looks any different. And it doesn't. It's essentially the same. So if the best trades are and the most profitable trades are when the 1 hour and the 4 hour chart mirror each other. And let me give you an example of that. Here on July 27th, we had on a 4 hour chart, we had an inside bar, and that's a reversal candlestick pattern. Price started all the way down here, rallied all the way up to the outer uh, 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 line of the jackhammer. So that's my first thing. So I need about 3 or 4 reasons to take a trade. Second reason is obviously stochastics is overbought. So at this level, we're hitting a resistance level, jackhammer, outer band, stochastics overbought, and we have an inside bar, then price continued to find resistance, and that would have been the entry at the top of this level of resistance, and then price just broke to the downside and went all the way out to the lower band. So that was about 78 pips. Okay. And then we reverse positions. We find support. We know that Euro Swiss is essentially consolidating this whole period during the 22nd all the way through August 6th. So I look for buying opportunities at the bottom. So this is a sell zone at the top. So we're looking to sell at the upper channel of the E jackhammer indicator, and we're looking to buy at the bottom channel. And these two trades obviously worked out fine. We had, again, stochastics overbought at the top of the channel, and we needed candlestick patterns to tell us that, yes, this most likely will turn around and head south. And it did, an inside bar, then railroad tracks, and price went down. What? This is a 4 hour chart, so this is 8 hours. And then you could have exited here, but it continued. After a little bit of retracement, it hit the support of the jackhammer. Now, then we start looking for buying opportunities. Remember, I'm looking for 3 or 4 reasons to take a trade. Number one, stochastics indicators oversold. Number two, this is a bullish engulfing candle at the bottom of the jackhammer, okay, support level. And that was enough for me to take a trade to the upside. Notice that price came all the way up to this perforated line and stalled out because that is an area of resistance. If it closes above, then we will continue to stay in that trade all the way up to the top of the jackhammer channel. So that would have been an exit here. Price came back down, but then finally broke above the perforated channel, and the target would be up here. Then again, we're looking for selling opportunities. It created this huge wick, and this would have been a little bit more of a difficult trade to take because you would have to enter the trade immediately when it broke this perforated line and get ready to exit at the bottom of this zone or the bottom of the jackhammer channel. Again, we're looking for 3 or 4 reasons to take a trade. The trades are very specific. You need several things to line up. This is the Euro Australian dollar. Again, Stochastics needs to be oversold and price needs to be at a sell zone, which we do have. And we also need a candle reversal pattern. And there it is. Price came back down to the bottom, the lower band of the jackhammer, gave us a bullish engulfing candle. That's our signal that this price most likely will not break below the channel and turn around and head north. And that's exactly what it did, giving us a nice run to the upside of about 62 pips. Here's a trade on Euro Japanese yen that is being developed. Again, we need a few things to line up. Number 1, Stochastics oversold. Number 2, we need a candlestick reversal pattern. So this trade that started all the way up here at the top of the jackhammer channel, price sold off. So I count the number of pips from the swing high all the way down to the swing low. That's about 92 pips. I should be able to make at least 20 or 30 pips in the opposite direction. So we have an inside bar, which is a reversal candlestick pattern. So this trade is still being developed. So price turned around, headed north. It broke the perforated area, and that's the target. And our stop loss is below the support of this candle. We have another trade here at the top of the channel. Notice there is a consolidation period on the 1-hour chart. We had about 4 or 5 hours when market was consolidating at the top of the channel, which is great because everything is lining up for this trade to sell off. We have stochastics overbought. We have consolidation. The market rallied for like 6 hours before it hit the top of the jackhammer channel. And there's your trade when it broke below the consolidation. So this essentially is a breakout trade. And you would have taken this trade, and the first target would have been at this perforated area, which is about 40 pips. And then you could have exited that trade, and then the price broke below the perforated line, and then that would give you an entry targeting the outer or the bottom of the channel of the jackhammer. So that's it for this tutorial. You can purchase the jackhammer at the website fx-northwest.com. You can also join our live trade room, and I offer a 1-week free training if you purchase either the Onyx Scalper or the jackhammer, which are both on the website. And that's it. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, and I'll see everyone in the trade room on Monday.